You're one step away from achieving your fitness goal, and I'm going to explain to you what's that one thing that you're missing. Let's go. And to basically explain this, I'm going to share this with you through one of my clients' perspectives, basically her journey. And that's my client, Nicole, right? Nicole, when she first started with me, she was 497 pounds, and now she's 350. And within that time span of losing 150 pounds plus, there's a lot of things that we've done. There's a lot of things we've incorporated within her journey. Most importantly, the biggest thing that changed for her, like you guys will find a little shocking of what it is, because it's probably not what you're expecting. You probably think, oh, what did she eat? You know, what was her diet like? What did she do for workouts? How did she work out at 497? How did she work out 350? I'm gonna go all into that. But the one thing that really shifted everything, well, stay tuned to figure it out. Look at these little chickens, man. Little crazies, man. But at 497, the biggest thing that me and Nicole wanted to work on at first was mobility, technique, and just really working on building her foundation when it comes to her fitness journey. But the biggest change, even in the beginning, was she didn't believe in herself. And what I mean by that is Nicole at 497 fell, meaning she fell one time and she wasn't able to get help for hours and hours and hours. And for her, that was a very traumatic experience. And it's an experience that affected her all the way from the very beginning to even now. And I'll go a little deeper into that. So at 497, we started with just light workouts, eating the right foods, and just changing the quality of our food, right? Because everything comes down to our habits. So the first thing that we did was incorporate healthier whole foods into her diet, which therefore changed the way she saw food overall. And once we did that, we also incorporated 2 to 3 workouts a week, so therefore she could start getting some movement, right? Because the smallest thing would make the biggest difference for her at that weight. But over time, here's what happened. We lost the pounds. We lost 100. We lost 80. We lost 50. And we just kept going and going because everything was working in her direction. Most importantly, she saw it as possible. But then we got around 380 and we hit a block for like a month. And that block was all mental, baby. That block, to be honest with you, happened today. And we were training today, and we were basically doing a upper body workout with a little bit of cardio. And we were doing walkouts, and we were doing up a little hill. Guess what? She couldn't do it the first time. And it took some convincing. It took some motivation. It took some inspiring, saying, girl, you could do this. You got to remember, your 497 self is not your 350 self. You're a different person. You're more mobile. You know, you could do more. Your mindset's different. But guess what? Her mindset is still there. Like, why can't I do this? Why can't I take these steps? Why can't I move left and right? Why can't I take action on my health? That's where her mindset is still at. Even though she's been taking action, she's still afraid to take those steps. She's still afraid to fall. And today we saw that. And the thing is, she accomplished it. She did it. But some tears were in there. Some things were in the way. She kept saying, I can't. And I encouraged her to just try. And she tried, and she realized that she could. Yes, we dialed back when it came to the amount of weight we were using while doing the walkouts. We went from 25 pounds to 10 and then just did it with body weight. But I just had to encourage her to try. And from her just trying, she did it. She did it. And yes, it wasn't at the speed that we wanted. It wasn't at the rate that we wanted, but she did it. And that's what matters. Because now, next time she shows up, we're going to do it again. And we're going to do it at a faster rate, at a better speed, most importantly, with better efficiency. But now knowing that she can do it. And that's what's holding most of you back. It's the fear of where you're at right now and the things that you've dealt with right now. Meaning you're overweight, you're out of shape, and you know how it makes you feel. You know how it makes your mental feel. You know how it makes your body feel. You know how it makes your knees feel. And you're afraid of that pain getting worse, and that's why sometimes you don't want to take action. For her, she's afraid of taking or walking up a hill because she's afraid she's going to fall and be left there again for hours and hours without getting any help. Every time she has an uncomfortable action step to take, the fear, but most importantly, the overwhelming of, I fell one time and I couldn't get back up, it's what's the only thing she's thinking about. She's not thinking about, oh, I've lost 120, 40, 50 pounds and I can easily take this step because I'm lighter now. She's not thinking about that. She's thinking about that, I hope I don't fall like I did last time. That's the mindset. That's the shift. And that's why I tell people, 90% of this journey is mindset. You got to convince yourself to do it. You got to convince yourself to change the habit. You got to convince yourself to take action on things you said you're going to take action on. If you can't convince yourself, you've already lost. And if you don't believe in yourself, you sure as hell won't even try. And that's where I'm going to leave it at. If you truly want to make change within your life, within your world, with the things that you see and the things that you feel, most importantly, from where you're at right now to where you want to be, I want you to understand it's the thoughts and the things that you say to yourself that are going to be the most important when it comes to staying consistent within this journey, building the person that you want to become, most importantly, achieving that goal. You can do it like she did it. And we still have more to go. We've been in this journey for 2 years and we've lost 150 pounds progressively at a safe, most importantly, an effective rate, while also working on mobility, while also working on her mindset. But we still have a lot of work to do. Even from 497 to 350, yeah, we did most of the work, but we still got to go from 350 to 250. And that's a whole nother challenge in itself. That's a whole nother mental battle in itself. And here's the thing, I love watching them overcome it because I know she could do it. I knew the entire time she could go up and down that hill at any speed that she wanted to, but she didn't know that. And when it comes to the journey, I encourage you to put yourself in a position to where you have somebody that pushes you to just try. Even if it's 1 rep of an exercise you don't think you couldn't do, give it a try. See how it feels. Because it's better to try knowing that, oh, this is what I need to do to get a little bit better at it next time, versus not trying at all and not knowing where you stand, not knowing that you could have done it, not knowing that, oh, I couldn't do it, but maybe if I adjusted this, I could do it. It's the little things, family. It's the little things. But with that being said, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. If you ever want some professional help when it comes to your journey, make sure to join my free Facebook group, and I could always give you the value that you need to help you strive and get better. But with that being said, the best day ever. Stay beautiful, stay blessed.